In a First Alert 4 investigation tonight, a Watchdog group is calling for accountability after the Francis Howell School District paid nearly $250,000 to a superintendent who never worked a single day. The group wants to know if your taxpayer dollars were misused. Cameron Bopp is following the calls for transparency tonight. Cam?
Yeah, Corey, I've got the letter right here calling on the Missouri State Auditor, Scott Fitzpatrick, and Attorney General Andrew Bailey to look into the district's spending after they paid more than $229,000 to Mike Dominguez, the new and now former superintendent who was hired back in March but left before even starting the job. The letter, take a look, it's from the Holy Joe Society, a local government watchdog group who previously called for investigations into millions of dollars in misused funds in the St. Louis public schools. In Francis Howell's situation, their spending situation, they want authorities to step in. The group sent a formal request today for an investigation into that $229,000 severance pay paid to Mike Dominguez. Again, he was hired in March, but he resigned last week before he started, citing opportunities that better align with the needs of his family. A day after his resignation, the school board quietly approved the nearly $250,000 payout. 3 days later, it was announced he landed a job in Shawnee, Oklahoma as an assistant superintendent there. The group says without clear answers from the Francis Howell School Board or the district, this isn't just a bad look. It could be a breach of public trust.
There may be a valid explanation, but in the public sector, which is what we're concerned with, public funds are trust funds. You know, you've got to spend it in accordance with law. And so we feel on the surface, there are serious questions about why this payment was made.
And the calls for an investigation also extend to a $3,000 payment the group says was for a consultant for the district that didn't have a valid contract. You tack that onto Dominguez's payout, we're talking more than $230,000 of your tax dollars spent with no explanation as to why or whether it was done legally. One of the key concerns raised in this letter. So far, neither the school district nor state officials have said whether any investigation is underway. We'll, of course, keep you posted as we learn more. Corey?
Yeah, still a lot to follow there. Cameron, thank you.